There is nothing better than the acceleration from a 385 horsepower V8 Jaguar engine. The problem is paying the gas to fuel that monster is going to cost a lot more. Let's bring in Patrick Haan, GasBuddy, head of petroleum analysis. Yes, I have a lead foot. No, I am not good for the environment. But it seems to me that a lot of us who want to hit the road and are going to get out for vacations by car have to get ready to pay up. What are you seeing?
Well, absolutely. And hopefully that Jag doesn't require premium. It'll set you back even more. But as we approach July 4, the national average now at $3.13 a gallon. That's the highest that we've seen since October of 2014. Prices continue to surge as America takes to the road. Prices very hot on the West Coast, where you'll find those record temperatures. You'll find record prices. California, $4.30. So anyone hitting the road this July 4 is going to be set back about 95 cents a gallon more than just a year ago.
Is this just a simple supply and demand issue? I mean, earlier this year, just a month ago, there was the pipeline issue. Or is there something else at play? Because I know the price of oil is up dramatically. It's over $75 a barrel.
Well, this is about imbalances created by COVID. Yes, demand has raced higher. That's to be expected as the economy reopens. The problem with that is that supply has not necessarily followed. In fact, U.S. domestic oil production basically at the same level it was a year ago. That's pushing up the price of crude oil significantly, touching $76 a barrel today. It's that imbalance between supply and demand that's pushed oil and thus gas prices higher.
There was also the issue of getting the drivers who could actually drive the tanker trucks to deliver the gasoline to the stations. Is that still an issue?
It is. And there's a lot to be said. You know, some headlines have said there's a shortage of gasoline. Really what it is delivery delays. There's plenty of fuel. Refineries churning out fuel at near all-time record levels. The problem, as you mentioned, so many areas of the economy facing this, a labor crunch. A shortage of truck drivers that's been brewing for years, made worse by demand that slumped in the early part of the pandemic. Demand has now come roaring back, and there's certainly not enough drivers to deliver that fuel from point A to point B.
There's also the issue sometimes, they in years past before the pandemic, the price would go up when, and I always found this incredibly confusing, but some parts of the country switch the blend of gas from the summer blend to the spring blend. Do we still go through that, Michigas?
Oh, we do, absolutely. The entire nation now is on that summer specification. California is the first to switch over. Areas of Southern California have been on summer gasoline now for a few months. The rest of the nation faces a June 1st deadline, so almost a month ago. But yes, we are all on that summer spec of gasoline.
And then finally, look, we're going to pay more, but at least it looks like July 4th, people are going to be able to hit the road. We're in hurricane season, and all it takes is one nasty tropical storm to threaten the Gulf Coast, and we could be in some trouble. Or are we stockpiling gasoline and we shouldn't worry?
Well, if only there was a stockpile of gasoline to be had. We have one for crude oil, not gasoline. That leaves us subject to whatever Mother Nature throws at us. And of course, we have tropical storm brewing right now in the Gulf Coast, or actually will be in the Gulf Coast eventually. And as you mentioned, those major storms can disrupt the flow of crude oil. They can disrupt gasoline in the Gulf Coast that's produced at refineries. So now that we're entering the peak of hurricane season, that's a potential wild card that could push prices up as well.
Patrick, I just got to let you know, the Jag does take premium, but I bought it used, so you save a lot of money buying them used, and I guess you lose that when you have to pay.
It's going right back in the tank.
Yep. All right, Patrick Haan, GasBuddy, head of Petroleum Analysis. Great to see you. We'll catch up with you during the summer to see where we stand with gas prices.